Hello and welcome. In this video, we are going to solve the word problems involving ratios. Here we have a question. A recipe uses 150 gram butter, 500 gram flour, 50 grams of sugar and 100 gram currants to make 18 small cakes. Now we have to find out that how much of each ingredient will be needed to make 72 cakes. We are going to solve this word problem with the help of a unitary method, as we know that 18 cakes require 150 gram of butter, so 1 cake require 150 divided by 18 grams of butter. Similarly, 72 cake requires 150 divided by 18 into 72, which is equivalent to 600, which means that 72 cake requires 600 gram of butter. Similarly, we will find out the rest of the ingredient, which are 72 cake requires. Similarly, we have find out the other ingredients, which is 500 divided by 18 into 72, which means 2000 grams of flour, and for sugar we have divided 50 by 18 and multiply by 72 and we get 200 grams of sugar, and similarly 400 grams of currant. In this way we have solved this part of the question. Now there is another part in which we have to find out that how many cakes would be made with 1 kg of butter. We are going to solve this part with the help of the ratio method, as we know that with the help of 150 grams of butter, 18 cakes will be made. Now we are equating it with 1 kg. So with 1 kg of butter, we have to find out that how many cakes will be made. First of all, we will change this 1 kg into grams in order to get the similar units. It is equivalent to 1000 grams divided by x. Now we simply move the unknown quantity at one side and the rest of the quantities to the other side. So x is in the denominator here, it moves here, and we have the equation in this form. And we have 120 as the answer after the cancellation. So with 1 kg of butter, we will have 120 cakes. Then we have another question here in which a tulip farmer sells sacks of fixed bulbs to local people. The bulbs develop into 2 different colors of tulips, red and yellow. The colors are packaged in a ratio of 8:5 respectively. In the first part, we have to find out if a sack contains 200 red bulbs, calculate the number of yellow bulbs. We are going to find out the solution of this part with the help of our ratio method. So, we know that the ratio of the bulbs are 8/5. 8 is for red and 5 is for yellow. So we know that we have 200 red bulbs. Then how many of the yellow bulbs we will have? We don't know, but we know the ratio. So we have equated the terms in this way. Now we move the unknown entity to the one side and the rest of the entities to the other side. We will have, after solving, we will have the answer 0.25. So if a sack contains 200 red bulbs, then in the ratio of 8:5, it contains 125 yellow bulbs. Now in part B, we have to find out that if a sack contains 350 bulbs in total, then how many of each color would you expect to find? Then we are given here the total number of the bulbs, and in the ratio of 8:5, we have to find out the exact number of each bulb. So first of all, we are going to find out for the red. As we know that the ratio of the red is 8, so we put it in the numerator, and we are going to take the sum of the ratio, which is 8 plus 5. And then we are going to multiply this factor with the total number of bulbs. So in this way, we are able to find out the quantity of the red bulbs out of the total number of bulbs. Here we have 8 divided by 13 into 351, and this is equivalent to 216. So basically we have 216 red bulbs, and similarly if we are going to find out the yellow bulbs, for that we are going to put the ratio of yellow bulbs, which is 5, in the numerator, and 13, which is the sum of the ratios, in the denominator, and going to multiply it with the 351, and we will have 135 as its answer. So if there are 351 total bulbs in a sack, then according to the ratio 8:5, we have 216 red bulbs and 135 yellow bulbs. Here we have another part of this question, which says that one sack is packaged with a bulb mixture in the ratio of 7:5 by mistake. If the sacks contain 624 bulbs, then how many more yellow bulbs would you expect to have compared with a normal sack of 624 bulbs? As we know that the normal ratio was 8:5, which means that for every 8 yellow bulbs, there are 5 red bulbs. Now the sack has 7:5, which means that for every 7 yellow bulbs, we will have 5. For every 7 red bulbs, we will have 5 yellow bulbs. So first of all, we will find out the number of yellow bulbs according to the normal ratio, and then with the ratio in which the sack is packaged by mistake, and then find out the difference. So we will come to know that how many more yellow bulbs would be needed. First we will find out the ratio, number of yellow bulbs for the normal ratio, which is 5 is the ratio of the yellow bulb, and 8 plus 5 is 13, multiplied by 624, which comes out as 240. Now we have a new sack which is packaged in a ratio of 7:5, which means that the ratio of yellow bulb is still 5, but the total number becomes 12, which is 7 plus 5. And now this factor is going to multiply with the total number of bulbs, which is 624, and now the answer is 260 after the calculation, which means that we have now 260 bulbs, and before that we will have 240 yellow bulbs. So if we subtract 240 from 260, we will have 20 more bulbs. So we need 20 more bulbs in order to fulfill the sack, which is packed by mistake in a ratio of 7:5. Here we have another question in which we have to divide the number 72 in the ratio of 2:3:4. In order to do that, first of all, we are going to take the sum of these three entities, which is 2 plus 3 plus 4, and it is equivalent to 9. In order to find out the first entity, we are going to put it in the numerator and divide it with the total number, which is 9, and then multiply with the amount, which is 72, and we will have 16. Now we have 3. We are going to do the same with the other two entities, and we have 24, and for this we have 32. In this way, we have divided the number 72 into the ratio of 2:3:4. If we add all these numbers, we will get the same number, which is 72. Hope these videos are helpful in understanding the different concepts of mathematics. Do visit and subscribe my channel. Thank you for watching.